Hello, Let's Talk Sport viewers, and welcome to our Belgium versus not Italy. They're not in the World Cup either. Egypt preview coming up this Wednesday. Belgium versus Egypt should be a delightful test, really. It would have been, as Joe was mentioning, just off the camera there, Kevin De Bruyne versus Mo Salah, but Mo Salah's not here because of one super villain called Sergio Ramos. Moving on from the Champions League final, because I think Joe's heard enough of that, and on to the Belgium versus Italy. I said it again. Belgium versus Egypt game. Let me just write it down here, just quickly. Not Italy. Not Italy. Right. Belgium versus Egypt on Wednesday. Belgium coming into this game after a 0-0 draw against Portugal. Essentially their warm-up before they face against England in the World Cup in the third game. And Egypt will be providing them a warm-up for when they play against Tunisia, which is their second game of the competition. Egypt, Tunisia, both African nations, both from the same kind of quality kind of football. Of course, Mo Salah makes a whole difference for Egypt, but without him, this should be essentially a lot of people would be expecting a walkover for this Belgian squad because of the quality that they have in there, the likes of Lukaku, Hazard, Kevin De Bruyne, so on and so forth. Names I can't even remember off the top of my head because there's so many of them that you could mention, and it's be unfair to miss one out. But Joe, this Belgian squad is really in tip-top condition, the golden generation really for their kind of football in history, and they really should be able to get a result here against Egypt, which will be a good final game for them before they travel off to Russia for the World Cup.
Yeah, I'd expect them to get the result against Egypt. Obviously, Egypt's got some good players in Mamadou Soubi, who's linked with a move to Huddersfield Town, and obviously they've got Hegazi, who plays for West Brom at the moment. I could see him moving from West Brom this summer. So they've got some good talented players there. But obviously Belgium, like you said, have got multiple stars on their side. They've got De Bruyne, Hazard, Lukaku, as you previously just mentioned. Obviously the defence is good as well with Alderweireld and Vertonghen. I think Alderweireld's still in the squad, is he? Yeah. And Vertonghen, so two class players there. You've got Vincent Kompany as well. Missed out.
He is injured a bit. He's got that groin injury. Somehow he makes it into the squad ahead of 9 goals. And Benteke, who are pretty much in fit condition, but, taking an injured captain must be for experience, definitely, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I get Benteke being dropped out because he's not had the best of seasons for Crystal Palace, and let's be honest, but then again, you want that big target man, so it's one of those. 9 goals, I couldn't believe it when he was left out. He was class, he was quality against Liverpool in the Champions League semi-finals, quality against Barcelona, dominates the midfield, he's a proven player, proven winner. Just didn't make any sense for me.
All right, and then we've got Egypt coming into this game. 0-0 against Colombia. No Salah, though, of course, but he's in the 23-man squad, which means he will be at the World Cup this summer in Russia. And they've had a tough they've got a tough group to really play against, especially if Mo Salah isn't in that squad. Russia, the host of the World Cup, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay. You would think that Uruguay pretty much would be the favourites to come out of that group on top as the winners, but it's all to play for, really, for that second place, even for Egypt without Mo Salah. But, of course, if Salah is able to play as much as he can for Egypt, it'll be beneficial for them to try and finish second in this group. But approaching this game, Joe, Egypt without Salah, what do you think the objective is for Egypt in this game against Belgium? I mean, is it simply just potentially to look at the tactics and make sure that they're working all, or do you think they're going to come into this game and say, let's get a result from this and let's push on forward into the World Cup with Salah with good momentum behind us?
I think a bit of both, really. I think they'll use it as a way of looking at Belgium as a tough opposition, seeing how they can set up against equal, obviously, opposition, because Uruguay and Belgium probably pretty similar. No, one's South American, one's European, but yeah, both got star players, because you look at Uruguay inside, they've got Suarez, Cavani, I was going to say another, and then I've lost my train of thought, and obviously you look at Belgium with their star players. I think they'll use it, look at tactics, try a few different things out, and try and get a draw out of it, because I don't see them getting the win. Because I think Salah might be a different story, which makes people think, oh, one-man team, but I think they can try and get a result out of this thing, try and get a draw. If they sit defensively, quite compact, and then try and break on the counter and use the pace of Chobe out wide.
Yeah, I was going to mention Sobe as well. The Southampton winger, he's a quality, pacey kind of guy that'll certainly be able to break against Belgium on the counter-attack. But you mentioned that Egypt wanted to try and get at least a draw maybe out of this game. But what do you think the score is potentially going to be between these two sides? I mean, Belgium certainly would go out there looking for the win and Egypt going for the draw. How do you think the game's going to unfold?
Personally, I do think it'll be the Belgian win, and I reckon it'll be 3-1. I think Lukaku's likely to get on the score sheet, man who always gets the goals for Manchester United normally, painfully. And I reckon De Bruyne and Hazard will shine in this team for them.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be 3-1 as well. I think you're spot on with that kind of scoreline judgment. Belgium, Hazard, Kevin De Bruyne, Lukaku, all potential attacking threats that can score a goal really at any kind of moment, and that should be something that Egypt's defence must consider entering this game and throughout it, because if they let Belgium enter in that kind of final third with an opportunity to shoot a goal, they will take it, and probably 8 times out of 10 they'll probably convert it into a good shot on target that will force the goalkeeper to make a save or put Belgium onto the score sheet. So I think 3-1's a fair scoreline, and I think Belgium pretty much would have this game under wraps and should be able to progress on for the World Cup in good kind of form. So what do you think the scoreline is going to be? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more Let's Talk Sport content. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video that we post on this channel, and we shall see you soon.